What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. Today we're going to do a couple different things. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start realizing potential on multiple characters in the game. And the reason being is because why not, right? I have an insane amount of CCF from facing World Boss Legend. I might as well start at least realizing some potential on the characters that I have the potential ready for. So, I mean, we'll start scrolling down. And this is going to help some of you all out there with your OCDs because it really never bothered me. I was always so lazy. No, that's Awaken. We don't want that. Right, level 70s. We need to get away from the level 70s here and start doing it to it. And like I said, I just got an insane amount of resources. You know, I can take these characters to level 62, right? There we go. We'll level that up. We'll use Coulson. Why not? And he's done. And then we'll move on to the next one. Hey, girl, what's up? And I also want to talk a little bit about the Epic Quest today. And the reason being is because, you know, with the Epic Quest, we know that we have to use a pretty insane amount of resources to finish the Epic Quest. And I would kind of warn everybody about, you know, working on anything or using your materials because, I mean, you might screw yourself in that Epic Quest. I mean, if you're going to need a lot of materials to maybe get whatever character in there. There might be a native tier 3 in there. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some very strong characters in there. They always seem to do that in these Epic Quests, especially a brand new one for the Eternals. I mean, Marvel's been pushing the Eternals quite a bit, so you can bet that there's going to be some good stuff in there, but we're going to need a lot of materials to get through it. And, you know, you might, like, I mean, I realize that we got some really awesome uniforms coming. I know that, you know, we got Captain America, we got Wolverine. I mean, I know all these crazy uniforms are coming, but it might be a good idea to just save your resources because, you know, they always do, you know, it's always going to be the bait thing, right? They're going to bait us right now. We're going to spend our money on our uniforms, spend our crystals on these uniforms and so on. And then maybe during the Epic Quest, we'll get something even better, right? That's kind of a thing with mobile games. It's something they like to do. They'll bait you. And then all of a sudden they'll give you something even better not long after. And, you know, I just kind of want to give all of you a little bit of a fair warning about that, you know. Maybe you would want to save. Now, unless, you know, one of these new uniforms is just OP, like ridiculously OP, then maybe then. But you might want to conserve on your resources, especially knowing that one of those characters from the new Epic Quest is going to cost 6,600 crystals, right? We always have that crystal wall character, you know, for the deluxe pack. And, you know, you might screw yourself if you spend any of your resources now, especially if you're low on resources. Now, you know, even as a veteran like myself, you know, I mean, I'm actually a little skeptical about leveling up, you know, a bunch of characters right now because I know that Epic Quest is actually coming. I know this is making a lot of you happy right now. You're probably thinking to yourself, man, he finally is realizing potential on these characters. Finally taking some of these characters at least to 62. I know some of you are going to be like, well, you don't really have to take them up to level 62. But to me, it's kind of like, why enhance their potential if I'm not even going to level them up a little bit, right? That's kind of the way I feel about it. I got lots and lots of bios. I'm not really too worried about running out of resources as long as these resources are regarded. You know, I'm not using any BAM or anything like that. No Norn stones, you know, materials that we're going to need for the Epic Quest. Just using CCF, which I have an abundance of, and bios, which I also have an abundance of. So it's not really a big deal to go ahead and use these things. But I know a lot of you with those OCDs, you're just like, yeah, finally, thank God this guy's finally like leveling up some of these characters. And I want to touch on something about the Epic Quest really quick. In the Epic Quest, you know, something about Marvel Future Fight with our Epic Quests is they've always been boring, right? We get the Epic Quest, we finish it in a day or 2 or 3 days, and then it's over and done. Like, that's it. And then, yeah, you'll maybe get you'll get some things unlocked and you'll get some resources like in Veiled Secret there, Mutual Enemy. And that's fine and dandy. But wouldn't it be nice if we could actually come in there and farm for something? Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually come in there and maybe like offer us some different materials? Because, I mean, the thing is, you know, they give us this stuff here. I mean, we have this here, the playing hero, We have Doomsday, we have Fate of the Universe. All of these missions offer the same damn rewards except for different bios. Why not have something different at Marvel? I mean, you're always giving us the same thing over and over and over. And most players, especially if they got all three of those unlocked, they're not really needing those boost ISOs. They don't need them because they got an abundance of those damn things, especially if they play fairly conservatively in the game. And it'd be nice to see a different resource be available in there, right? I think that would be awesome. Maybe one of the new resources that they're going to implement in the next update, that would be pretty cool. Maybe give us like something we can actually farm in there, because it really sucks that, you know, the Epic Quest and Marvel Future Fight are always this one and done crap, right? It's always just one and done. We play through it, we do all these requirements, and then we're done. And that's it. That's all we ever do. We just jump in here, do all this, and we're done. It's just so boring and just seems like such a waste of gigabytes. You know what I mean? It just feels like a waste to have all this. I mean, yeah, we get the characters from it, and that's all good and dandy, and we get some like daily resources we can, like, I guess we can farm, but like with Rise of the X-Men and X-Force, you can get feathers from World Boss. You can get these resources from other places. You're not really farming in the Epic Quest no more. And I just think it'd be awesome, like, if we had something in the Epic Quest where we can actually farm for material that can gain us more materials, like in crafting or something like that, instead of just the regular old boring stuff. I mean, I don't know, you know, I just like to see something different, right? We always see the same thing with the Epic Quest. We always see one and done, use a bunch of BAM, use feathers. And that's another reason, by the way, that I'm kind of giving you this warning as to hold on to your materials. I mean, at least you might want to. Because I'm telling you, you know, we don't know how many materials this new Epic Quest is going to cost. We don't know how many feathers you're going to need. We don't know how much BAM you're going to need. We have no idea. I mean, even on my main account here, I mean, you take a look at my BAM, I got 53,000, I got 60,000 orange stones. And, you know, and that's going to be plenty, right? But some of you out there, maybe you don't have this many BAM, or you don't have this many orange stones, you know, because they're going to ask for 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I mean, maybe 6,000 of these kinds of resources. Just trying to give a fair warning about it. And again, you know, I really hope the Epic Quest has something different to offer, because really it is just so boring to have the same crap over and over and over. And I am actually really curious also about who's going to be the native tier 3, right? Who's going to be the main big dog of the update? I mean, that's going to be real interesting to see. You know, who's going to be the Crystal Wall character? Who's going to be the one that's going to cost that 6,600 macaroons, right? But I'll probably be doing this for a while, because I got a lot of characters on here that I can actually take to level 62. And I don't want to make an entire video of just doing this right here, because we will be here all day. But I will be leveling up some more of these characters, getting them up to level 62, filling out some of them OCDs. As you guys can see, I got a lot of dots here available. I got lots of characters that I need to realize potential for. And I'm not going to do all of them because, you know, I mean, I am using 50 CCF for each one. I know I have a lot of CCF, but we really don't know how many materials we're going to need for the Epic Quest. So hopefully this will fulfill some of those OCDs that some of you have out there. And also, I just wanted to let you know, just to be careful as far as, you know, how many resources you're actually going to use in this next update on these new Phoenix uniforms, because you really don't know how many materials you're actually going to need for the Epic Quest. More than likely, you have enough materials. I mean, if you've been playing this game for a while, you're going to have enough materials. But maybe you're just a little skittish and you're like, yeah, I'm just going to wait a little bit. So hopefully you're all doing well in the game. Let me know what you think about the Epic Quest. Do you want to see something different? Or are you going to be happy with the same old that Netmarble has always been giving us in every single Epic Quest update? And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, y'all. Take care and have a good one. See ya.